Hi, this is Vini Santana, head coach of ironguides. I'm going to introduce you our online coaching service. It's the only one that's full-on personalized compared to the training plan or to our monthly subscription. So on the training page here, you can read a little bit more about what you get. I want to introduce you to exactly what our athletes are getting. So the first step is to pick our package. So we basically have three: the basic, complete, and premium. The difference is in terms of communication. There's a bit of like a limitation with the basic, with a weekly email. There's no limitations with email communication on the complete or on the premium. Phone calls, you don't have a phone call on the basic, and you get phone calls with the complete and the premium. And premium, you also get some personal training. So depending on what your needs are, where you're at, pick whatever works for you. Most people find the basic to be enough, whereas some others, they want a little bit more attention with the complete. And eventually, if you're really hands-on, if you need someone literally next to you to teach you everything about triathlon, you can opt for the premium option. So once you choose your plan, the next step is to complete an online questionnaire. Where is it? There you have it. So you get this on your email. So first you have some basic information here, your address, phone number, that kind of stuff. And also for each day of the week, you want to let us know how much can you train. So what hours do you have available in the morning, at about lunchtime, or in the evening. Also pool access and any other commitments that you have that we need to be aware of, which means that it may be blocking training time, so we don't schedule any training for that time of the day on certain days. And also you have to let us know a little bit about your current fitness. So for each discipline, there's a few benchmarks that we need to know: how fast, for example, you can swim 100-meter all out, and roughly how fast can you swim 1.5K in the pool. Same with the bike, same with the run. Also where you are in terms of race day performance, so some of your recent and also your personal best performance on all the distance if you can, or whatever the distance you have done so far. In terms of training volume, where you're at right now, so how much you're training, how many times a week, how many hours a week. Also past experience in any swim, bike, run related sports. For example, were you like in a swim club back in the days, or do you have like a running background? Medical, so if you have any injuries that we should know. Also your weight and height, this also impacts the training load. Your racing calendar, so what do you have coming up, why you're hiring us, which race you want to be picking. Any problems with injuries. A little bit about your sleep and diet, relationship status, family. This certainly has an impact on how many hours and what kind of load you can be on. Of course, also your work, so occupation, stress levels, hours, how you get to work, that kind of information. Finally, support network environment. So here you add all the training opportunities that you can. So if you have access to a gym, treadmill, pool hours, trainer, any groups that you want to train with while you're still being on personalized coaching, so we can combine that. And also personality, so why do you do triathlons? Why do you compete? What are your goals, long, medium, short term, and the hardest things you've done in life? We work with athletes from all levels, from someone who is just trying to finish the first triathlon to athletes that have been on the podium of the Ironman World Championships. Then your coach is going to develop your initial training plan. He sends the training plan to you. You have a look. If you have any questions, you send it back to your coach, and then you start training. So I'm going to open a very standard training plan here. This athlete is an intermediate level. He's training for an Ironman. So this is just so you can see how the training plan looks. So we have the starting date, the ending date. Each training plan is roughly 6 to 8 weeks long. And on each day you have your workout and then some notes on what the goal of the workout is, how to do the workout. And you can see this is very personalized to the athlete ability. So for example here, we put on like a long run, 10-minute run, 1-minute power walk. This athlete is actually struggling with an Achilles injury. So this is one way to protect him a little bit more, so he doesn't run with a poor technique when he's running. At the same time, you know, he's still getting some volume done. We also break down the swim based on ability. And we also make sure we include, this is a long bike ride with GOTP, which is a local cycling club. Or if you want to do the bike on your own, this is what you're going to do. So we make sure that we keep the plan relatively flexible to that athlete training opportunities. You know, this guy wants to train with a group, so that's fine. But if he happens to train on his own, that's what he should be doing. At the bottom here, you have some guidelines. So rest days, if you need to take a rest day, this is what you do. If you happen to take a rest day, this is what you do. And also tapering for a race. For the main events, if you're training for your A race, let's put it away, we're going to send you a taper plan. But if you want to only do like a local triathlon club, we have some guidelines here. Also, if you need to adjust a workout, and also some basic notes on swimming gear. So this is one example of our personalized online coaching. If you have any more questions, you can add any questions on the comments of this video, or just send us an email.